Heidi, good afternoon to you. One can't help but think that this organisation is on a hiding to nothing, given that the government is hardly likely to budge on cigarette smoking. That was endorsed, as we heard a little earlier today, by both the Health Minister and the Cooperative Governance Minister at a briefing in Cape Town.
Exactly, Jeremy. So we do understand this is a very contentious issue, given the fact that FETA is demanding minutes of a meeting as to when it was decided that the selling of cigarettes would be banned during the national lockdown. FETA is saying that if minutes were not taken or any votes were not taken, according to the Minister of Kokta, Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma, in her supporting affidavit, they then want the decision, the records of the decision as to why the cigarettes cannot be sold. So FETA is not backing down. They have given the minister a deadline for close of business today to provide those records of decision. And they are saying that they need to understand the scientific proof and evidence as to why cigarettes cannot be sold. We understand the manufacturing and exporting of any tobacco products is allowed to be sold during lockdown, is allowed to be produced and manufactured during lockdown, but the selling thereof is not allowed, despite the fact that the President came out and said that under level 4 it would be allowed. That decision was reversed when the minister put in the regulations when it comes to level 4. So we are waiting to see what exactly supported the decision of the National Coronavirus Command Council as to why cigarettes is not allowed and where the scientific proof is when it comes to health risks.
And there's been much written about the fact that it hasn't really stopped people smoking. Essentially what it's done is created a burgeoning illegal trade with a lack of tax revenue to government.
An important point you make, Jeremy, given the fact that FETA has actually included this in their affidavit, and they've made it very clear that there is a commercial impact here, given the fact that many are unable to buy cigarettes, and the illicit economy, if I can call it that, is thriving, given the fact that many are dependent on cigarettes and they are in desperate need thereof. They cannot find it anywhere, so the illicit economy is thriving with that. And South Africa is losing tax when it comes to tobacco products. So they are saying, never mind the commercial impact, but also the impact it's having on South Africans who are very much dependent, those who are dependent on cigarettes need that. And they are saying that they need to see the scientific proof, they need to see what prompted this decision. And they're also referring to the fact that if there is any health risks when it comes to tobacco products, then junk food should also be banned, given the fact that it's linked to obesity and diabetes to some extent. So they want that evidence and that proof, and they have a deadline for Kokta Minister Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma for 5 o'clock today.
All right, close of business, 5 o'clock this afternoon. We'll wait to see what the response is. Heidi Jokos, thank you very much indeed.